10. If there is anything that echoes across our station, it is that we have a commitment to giving back. And this week we are asking you to join us and get involved. We've been telling you about the nonprofit Sleep in Heavenly Peace all week long. And today Rochelle is in the conference room introducing you to some of the faces behind this powerful program. How's it going, Rochelle?
All right. Well, thank you so much, Nicole. And you're right. One of the powerful people behind this program is actually standing right here next to me. We have Sherry. How are you this afternoon?
I'm fantastic.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for all the work it is that you've been doing here today. I have to say, you've been here, I think, earlier than I was today, but you've been a part of this organization for over 5 years. Yeah. Tell me why this organization hits so close to home for you.
This actually was my husband dragging me to an event and saying, hey, come help, and we're going to build beds for kids. And we kind of got into a Lowe's parking lot, and we got plugged into our station, and I'm like, this is really cool. This is newsworthy, and why don't kids have beds?
Exactly. And I think sometimes when we look at the numbers, it's astounding, it's shocking, it's really sad to see that. And especially lately, we've been seeing a lot in the news that how frequently there are children who are really suffering, not just in mid-Michigan, but all across Michigan without having a bed. So you actually get a chance, you and a lot of the other powerful people in this room get together and you literally physically build these beds by hands. Yeah. So talk to me about what that process looks like.
Well, the really awesome part is we're all volunteers. There isn't one person in this room that gets paid. So like 95% of the money that comes into our chapter stays here, right in Lansing, and we build them in our warehouse. And you come, you get a job, no experience necessary. We'll train you. You can do as little or as much as you want. You can learn a new skill. And we've had little kids all the way to people in wheelchairs.
Absolutely. As long as you have that heart and that willingness and that drive to want to give back, there's so much that you can do. The possibilities truly are endless. And you were telling me a little bit earlier about somebody who got the opportunity to come in and help you, who was as young as 9 years old. Tell me about what that experience was like for him.
Yeah, it was really cool. He kind of followed me around for a little bit when he got there, and then I started talking to his mom afterwards. And she said, you know, you need to get off your gaming system and need to do something. And as a single mom, I'm going to teach you. And so they came to a build. And later that afternoon, she told me, you know, he got up at 7 o'clock in the morning and he had breakfast made for me and he was all ready to go. And I'm like, what is going on? And he says, well, you know, I figured if I'm going to go build a bed for a kid, I probably should get out of my own.
Wow. How amazing that is to hear that. And the fact that, again, no experience necessary. All you need is that heart and that love and that will and want to drive and to be a part of Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Now, you see this process all the way from the very beginning, but you also get a chance to deliver these beds to these children as well. What's the look on their face like when you get a chance to do that?
The very first delivery I did was with my husband, and we went and we pulled up to the house, and it was probably 10 in the morning, 11 in the morning on a Saturday afternoon, and we had 3 little girls run out of the house in their pajamas, and the little one had her teddy bear, and she's like, I'm getting a bed! I'm getting a bed! And then they came and helped us and climbed in the top bunk, and so we, you know, they don't know any different. And so it was really cool to see how they owned it immediately.
Yeah, and the way that you're able to make a memory that I'm sure that child will never forget. And if you at home want to be able to do the same thing, take a look at your screen. Volunteering looks different for everyone, but one of the ways that you can do that is by scanning that QR code that you're looking at. It'll take you directly to the Amazon wish list, so you don't have to worry about what size bed, what size pillow. All of that is written right there for you. And of course, all throughout the hour, all throughout the day, we'll be encouraging you to give back to Sleep in Heavenly Peace. But until then, I think the phones are going to start ringing in just a little bit, but I'll send it back to you in studio, Nicole.
Thank you.